former President Jimmy Carter stated the United States is now oligarchy. Well, it's been an oligarchy for some time, Jimmy Carter. And unlimited political bribery due to Citizens United, and we'll talk about when they formed in just a second. Donations, Wall Street spent a record $2 billion trying to influence the 2016 elections, and the 2020 they spent more, and the 2024 elections more. So maybe it's Wall Street rules the world. Economist Jeffrey Sachs has described the United States as a corporatocracy, meaning corporations rule the government. They've eaten the government, they've consumed it, and so both parties, it doesn't matter which party you're talking about, one's a little bit more vile than the other, but hey, they're both engaged in it. Large corporations are using money to finance presidential elections, governor elections, House of Representatives, Senate, etc. And they've changed the balance of power away from workers' rights, etc. We'll talk more about that in a second. Now, this goes back, way back into the Gilded Age in the United States, where corruption was rampant. You know, it was back in the 1860s, 1880s, and government was not able to regulate the corporate activity way back then. So, Nobel Prize winner of economics Joseph Stiglitz wrote in 2011, much of today's inequality is due to manipulation of the financial system. Duh. I don't know why he got a Nobel Prize for that. It was pretty obvious in 2008, but, you know, if the right person says it, people listen. Regulators turned a blind eye to the lack of transparency, like in the banking industry and other industries. And the top 1% got 1/4 of the income. Wow, 40% of the wealth. Now, corporate capture means that private industry uses political influence, political PAC money to get more control. And this is how they're ruling the world. Lawmakers are selling their influence to corporations. That's harming communities of color, low-income people. It's harming the environment and all the things that Myra J is concerned about, that I'm concerned about. But we have some ways to act. I spent 40 years in universities, from UCLA to Loyola Marymount to my degree at University of Illinois to New Mexico State University, and it's the military-industrial university complex